if anybody joins us this morning. Still don't like, that's the one thing I still don't like about this hay. May just have to trim the dang things. Figure out how to trim them and train them. Well, see if anybody joins us this morning. If not, so be it. If so, sweet. If not, oh well. I know it's a bit early. Usually, I'm not even up at this time of the day. But, because of work, ain't got much of a choice. So it kind of sucks for me, I guess. Is what it is. Oof. Still don't really like how this face shield does. I don't get what the heck the damn deal is with this damn box. Might be the magnets. Might be the issue. Heck, who knows? But anyhow, so far I like the looks. It's actually the first actual ride I'm doing this morning with the new speaker pods in the back of the bike. On the bike, I should say. That's what in the back of the bike. But on the bike. I'm gonna take them dang things inside the dang speaker and freaking get rid of them. Them damn speaker pads are freaking just driving me nuts. Thinking though, could be this helmet's actually technically still too small. Who knows? I mean, my chin does actually hit the front of it when I'm talking, so it might actually be too small still. Is what it is, though. I figured I'd go live this morning for a few minutes, give y'all a morning view of what Tennessee's like this morning. It's a nice, crisp, cool 68, 69 degrees, something like that. Bike's been getting upgrades. Some stuff changed out on it. Replaced the cracked taillight. Got the grips replaced. And ended up getting the spurging just a tiny bit. Not massively yet, just a little bit. And got the Advent Black speaker pods for the tour pack. And I must say, I like them because not only because of the looks, because I didn't like the black leather look, but also something that I didn't think about is the speaker performance actually got better with them on the rear speakers. They actually get a little bit louder now. So it actually twofold. They actually served a better purpose other than just looks. Granted, I will say this, the one thing that I don't like about Harley Davidson and whatnot is the fact that yeah, they kind of sort of screw you when it comes to some customizing, because as I found out, the communication setup that they've got in the speaker pods from the factory both the control switches for the passenger, as well as the actual headset plug, are basically permanently attached, or permanently installed into the factory speaker pods. Your only option to change those out, if used to do so, is to either cut the wires and resplice them, or cut the factory speaker pods. Those are your only two options, because of the way how Harley decided to put the wires in and then put the connectors to them after they've already ran the wires, which is just asinine. Hey, how's it going, Rat? So instead of not cutting wires yesterday when I was installing the speaker pods, I ended up having to cut them because, well, Harley doesn't add any quick disconnects to any of the communication modules that are inside the factory speaker pods. Good thing I don't use them. I hope you're doing good today, Rat. Just doing a short little live on my way into work. And we got somebody else watching too. I don't know who, but I can actually see that there's two people watching. Well, so hello, whoever's not saying hello, whoever's being shy. But yeah, heading into work. Gotta do my quarterly shooting for my job today. We get to do the tax stuff. Do a lot of the tactical shooting today. So, yay. Nod. Well, that's good. Hopefully you get to get out later on today and ride some. Hopefully you won't be needing a boat. But hopefully, if y'all, hopefully I'm kind of sort of hoping Advan Black actually, I tagged them in all the videos from yesterday that I did of the new speaker pods that I got from them, which I totally am digging, because not only do they make the bike look better, they also had a second good cause to them that I wasn't aware of at first until I was the speaker pods actually got my stereo speakers, the rear speakers, to actually be a little bit louder, because the leather's not there to dampen any of the sound. One little bad spot. Hang on. Oh, tight. There we go. Back in the cell phone signal. I don't know what's down through there that causes the signal to drop. Don't know if it's somebody's CB radio, somebody's satellite, somebody's Wi-Fi. Don't know what it is. But hope everybody enjoyed the videos and the live install yesterday, what little bit there was, considering, well, I did showcase what you are looking at as far as having to install the Advan Black speaker pods if you've already got the factory speaker pods from HD, what to expect. Because honestly, I wasn't expecting to have to cut wires. I really didn't want to. I was actually looking at just figuring out a way how to tuck the control box into one side, tape it down or something, and then for the headset thing, connector for it, was just going to remove it from the factory speaker pod and just tuck it back in the Advan Black one somewhere and tape it down too. I wasn't wanting to cut any wires, but thanks to Harley, didn't give me a choice, because they run the wire and then they decide to put the connectors, the control box unit thing, and the connector for the headset afterwards. And the headset connector is actually bigger than the hole, so you couldn't just push it out. You had to you had two options: either destroy the speaker pod box from the factory, or cut the wires. Being that I don't use the connecting, the Harley Davidson communication setup, I just cut the wires. Left me enough to where if I need to some sort or some reason or another I decide later on to get it or something, I can actually turn around and splice everything back together. So it's not like it's cut majorly short, can't reuse it, blah 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 blah. But it is kind of crummy that Harley did the setup the way how they did. They didn't allow any quick disconnects or anything to remove anything for anybody that's wanting to customize their bike after the fact. Just like some of the other stuff we know they do. It causes you to have to cut wires. Other than that though, I'm loving it. But hopefully, I'm hoping Evan Black might actually look at the tag that I did for him for the pods, so they'll actually possibly list a few items that you can that are crossover basically for every bike for the most part, like the speaker pods are. For one, I think the fairing deals are probably another thing that could be crossed over to trikes, because when I looked on their website, they don't have anything listed for trikes at all. So I was actually hoping and keeping my fingers crossed that the speaker pods would actually work. But being that they're designed for the tour backs, all I done was looked up a Road Glide Ultra for 2019 and just ordered it. I don't get it. Brand new box and it's still giving me problems. Go figure. But it's not vibrating around, so I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's just wind noise possibly, or the magnets inside the case that's causing it to give me issues. Hopefully the wind noise ain't that bad. It doesn't really sound like it is. Yeah, I totally agree, Rat. It is dumb. I mean, you know your customer base does a lot of customizing to the bikes, so why not why not give them the ability by giving them maybe what, probably 40-50 cents a piece for the connectors, and just put everything in with the connectors, quick disconnects and stuff, so you can actually do stuff. No, they'd rather you just cut the wires, I guess, instead. Oh, sorry about the little mic hang up. I don't know what's going on with the box this morning. It shouldn't be messing up. It's a brand new box. It's only been used once. But hopefully everybody's been having a great day. I know I'm going to be sore after today. My knees are not liking the idea for today. I will say that. But I know the next weekend? Yeah, it is. Next weekend's BBB. And Friday night, I gotta take the daughter to see her concert, which is Avenged Sevenfold, and I think Fallen in Reverse, I think she said. Is what we're gonna do is go to Nashville on Friday, go to the Ed. And then Saturday morning, I get up and I'll be taking and getting up bright and early. I'll be live, and I'll be heading to BBQ for Saturday evening through Monday morning. Hopefully I can catch some of the activities, I hope. Sadly though, I won't be staying at Flatheads. I'll be staying up there at the lake at one of the campgrounds up there. But hopefully I'll meet up with Zan if he's still there when I get there. If not, sorry in advance. Maybe next time. But wanting to go up there and see what some of that's about. Hopefully I don't get there too late to where everybody's already closed down. Plus I want to, oh shoot, hello. see Eli as well, because I think he's still planning on being up there. From what I seen the other last weekend, he mentioned that he's supposed to be going to BBQ, so hopefully he does, and hopefully he'll still be there when I get there, so I can say hi to him and whatnot. But I know we're almost to work. Got a few more minutes. But I do have plans for... Oh, there was something else I was... Oh, yeah, there's a couple more things I'm looking at ordering and putting on the bike before too long. And so, may do the install lines when I get them. So be watching out for that stuff. There'll be a little warning ahead of time, naturally. So that way, but yeah, the whole wallet thing the other morning, oh my gosh, that was kind of funny at the same, as well as kind of almost all hell type panicking, I guess, in a way, because I was heading out of work, and as I was going up the little access road that goes from work to the highway, I started smelling something that smelled like burning garbage. I was like, oh, okay. Then it disappeared. The smell disappeared, and as I started to slow down, it started to smell again. I was like, what the heck? I go, what the heck's that smell? And I just so happened to think about it. And I noticed when I moved my leg, I couldn't feel my wallet. So I tapped my leg, and I'm like, okay, now where's my wallet at? I go, oh, I must have left it in my rain gear, because usually when I put my rain gear on, because it was raining the night on the way into work, I usually tuck it in the front jacket pocket. So I was like, okay, maybe I cut it in there. And I was like, what the heck's that smell? I was like, because it's coming up. It's got to be something on the... I must have hit something or ran over something, or something must have fell something. So I looked down, and as I looked down by my foot, I see my wallet sitting on top of the catalytic converter. I was like, oh hell. So pulled off real quick, picked it up, and luckily for me, good leather wallet, nothing inside the wallet got damaged at all. But the wallet, it's toast, literally. But I guess that's the whole reason why bikers typically, two things. One is have a good quality leather wallet. Two, have those chains attached to those wallets, just in case something like that happens. I've never thought about my wallet coming out of my cargo pocket, because there's Velcro and everything else to it. That's why it was kind of surprising. But I was glad I lost it where I did, and I seen it when I did, because had I lost it, not, ain't no telling what would have happened to all the cards, driver's license, everything else. Ain't no telling what would have happened to it if it would have stayed in place. Secondly, and then trying to figure out where all of it was at. Yeah, that was kind of a funny, scary situation the other morning. Because they're that shallow. So, there's that. But I know I'll probably fix to hit the other dead zone here in just a second, because I'm getting... Well, I'm trying, folks. There he is. And cell phone connections of East Tennessee, where you get all these nice little dead zones. And it's kind of lame and stupid, if you ask me, sometimes. And depending on the day, depends on depending on the day and what's going on, depends on how much the dead zones are affected. Because that one's usually not that long. That one's usually just a couple of seconds, not almost a half a mile. Typically, it lasts me a couple of seconds and a walleye done. But we are here at work. Let's see if we can see what the deer population looks like today. I know the other day it was starting to grow quite a bit, because naturally it's getting closer to deer season. The deer know where they're safe at. So those of y'all that can't figure out how come you can see deer all year round and next thing you know they disappear, well, they're not, and they're actually kind of smart. Because come closer to deer season time, they start flooding the freaking work, because they know they can't you can't be hunted out here. So hence the reason why the population of deer here at work starts to go up during as it gets closer to deer season. They weren't mine, thank God. But next weekend I will definitely be going live from the bikes Saturday morning. I'm gonna guess around 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish in the morning, 6:30-ish possibly even. Just depends on how late we're out Friday. Me and my daughter at the concert that she's going, that I'm taking her to. So, but next Saturday morning I will be live riding out to BBQ. So that is the for sure next live. Not sure if I may go riding tomorrow, and may possibly try to go live tomorrow. Don't really know. But I just hope everybody has a great day. Better than mine. I'd rather be out riding, I'm not gonna lie. Then again though, if it wasn't for the tactical movements and stuff, and the fact that my job's at risk, and that if I mess up my job can be affected, today wouldn't be so bad. But we gotta qualify with the rifles and stuff today, so yeah. Not too sure I'm gonna be too happy and fond of the idea of shooting today. But anyhow, everyone take care and stay safe. Ride as much as you can, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.